One of the new frontiers, one of the places that we're all going is the realization that a platform isn't like your video game console at home or your cell phone. A platform is where you happen to be.
Typically, a AAA developer for console is making something for, say an Xbox or a PlayStation, or even back when we were making games for Sega Genesis, we're still thinking about this hardware device that's in the home and is not moving probably from the living room.
You can't always be playing. People have to go to work, they have to sleep, they have to eat. But imagine if wherever you are, you could tap into an app that was linked to the game world.
And so now we have companion apps. Companion apps are a new thing, and companion apps are the way that we are connecting these mobile devices to AAA experiences in people's homes.
The idea of a companion app is it's used with something else, and the companion app is a supplement to whatever this major media artifact is.
The idea came forward to really look at using Aaron and in conjunction with Dr. Corpy, team teaching a course about these companion apps or this second screen environment for gaming.
This class, like the game development program, this second screen or this mobile development class, is yet another effective collaboration between computer science and film and digital media.
The idea of the course was simulate what a production team in a game studio is like and actually make a second screen app.
So at the end of the semester, students will have created their own companion apps. They will have connected those via networked experience to a server infrastructure that they build and deploy for their own apps, and have designed features into existing games and in a game engine that we offer to them to use to bring all these things together. And it is light years ahead of where most of the industry is. They will have done this in one semester.
Our companion app is an extension of a already well-established game that we want to extend out to a wider audience in different kinds of medias as opposed to the game itself.
It's called Angry Bots in Unity, and it takes a game that already exists and adds a whole new dimension to it, where instead of just playing against a static set of enemies that are already existing in the environment, it's constantly changing and you're interacting with it.
It's something that you want to be able to do with your friends. Have your buddy sitting on the couch while you're playing this game, and he can interact either through hurting you or helping you. He can drop power-ups, he can drop enemies.
It's something that will pay dividends to the students because they will get to try out the things that they've been learning in their specific courses, express those in a game that others are interested in, and then when they're presenting themselves at a potential job interview, they can talk about the story that I wrote that got integrated into the video game, the software I developed that got integrated into the video game, the storyboarding and production ideas that I had that got integrated into the video game.
The most important reason we pushed it so hard to do it now as opposed to next a year from now, spring semester, is because these disruptions in the industry are important.
We're right in the middle of a mobile app revolution. Right now, mobile computing is the way of the future.
What we're going to start seeing is more powerful mobile devices, more powerful second screens. So the second screen might in fact become more like the first screen.
So if we think about the next 2 to 5 years, devices are getting smaller, but screens are getting larger and more capable. We are going to see a whole new generation of entertainment experiences where companion apps are the norm, and they're just going to be part of the experience to play a game.
A new technology comes along, it changes things, that shakes things up, that disrupts the industry. And when there's disruption in the industry, then there's opportunity. The game studios, they may not have all the answers. If they can hire somebody who knows more about this particular thing than their current staff does, that's a win.
And so because of that, it is probably one of the banner places for collaboration between not only academic units, but academic business cooperation. And that's why we're really excited about it.
This is a really neat advantage that universities have. It has not happened once or twice, but many times where new developers join Gearbox software, people that have gone to school to learn the craft, that bring with them ideas and experiences of risks they've taken.
It's not like a regular class where you're showing your work off. you're showing what they want to see in the app, what you're going to present to them later on. So it's a completely different experience from taking a normal class, but at the same time it's really showing what we're going to be doing if we continue in this field, if we're going to be in the video game business.
In a short amount of time, I had to learn how to use the Unity gaming engine and then learn how to write an Android app. But as a result, I'm able to use the Unity game engine and write an app now.
I am, and I know Aaron is, very impressed with what the teams have accomplished so far, because it's much more than what we thought they'd be able to do.
Getting an opportunity to work with the awesome people here at Baylor, the students, the faculty, the staff, is really an amazing experience.
I really enjoyed that we had Aaron to kind of give us that glimpse into a very successful video game company.
My studio, Gearbox Software, loves to have relationships with the best universities that are helping hone this talent, helping empower this talent to learn the tools and the methods to become the greatest game makers of tomorrow.